Hey, Graybeat, what are you working on?
Hey, well, I'm working on honing my own particular style, and part of that actually has to do with frequencies. So basically, if you have for dance music, the key that you're in, this will help you see which frequencies, within the frequencies we hear as sound, or in some cases feel, correspond with the key that the song is in, which can be helpful for a lot of reasons. It can be good for mixing and key, but also I come here sometimes to figure out what key I want the song to be in. So if you notice in column 1 over here, you see some of the frequencies that are most well reproduced usually in a dance club or a festival. Usually they want to have strong frequencies down to about 30 hertz, and below 40 we almost don't even really hear it with our ears because of the way our ears are, but we can feel those frequencies. So it's good to have a mix of a lot of the frequencies between 30 and 40. So generally for dance, I like to shoot for anything from E to C sharp to D to D sharp to E. And as you can see, those all have fundamental subharmonic frequencies in that range that we're shooting for. So since a lot of the notes for a song for a particular key will have those, it'll reproduce that note more than any other note more than likely in the song. It's good to know that where we're hitting the subwoofer in those scenarios. And yeah, depending on how much heaviness you want or thumpiness, if you want it a little bit more towards 40, you can do that. A lot of times they'll have a little bit of a peak at 40 in the way they have the frequency response on the subwoofer, so that can be good too. So I'd say shoot for any of those if you want to do dance, but don't overlook the other frequencies. Anything from F to B there, it's not that you don't want to use those frequencies, it's just that what you're getting there is a little less felt in terms of the thumpy and heaviness, and a little more heard by your ear, which can be more musical. So depending on what you're shooting for there, there are amazing songs in the key of B in dance music in house. So I've had all of them, but if you are wondering about how frequencies work, this is a good thing to check out. Thanks to muted.io for a little guide online that I found. So hope that answers your question.